accent and said things like balderdash and tickety-boo, and my personal favourite getting into mischief together. Perhaps this was why my mother hadn't been terribly disappointed when I told her the news that Daphne was moving back to England. I was still broken-hearted. Well, Mum said as we began to walk again. She reached into her handbag, a soft...
Really interesting. It's a thick book, though. The Book Thief. Oh, look at that, y'all. So pretty. Gold sprayed edges. Did y'all hear me with that cart going by? Oh, there are some illustrations inside, y'all.
Group of residents have stopped talking under pretenses. Then you have no business making accusations. Daphne's voice is quiet, but full of menace. Persephone comes and stands beside her, perhaps in solidarity. A white van pushes its nose onto the street. Coroner is written on the side in discreet armenian font. Anthony waves at the driver and points in the direction of Ishan's house. I'm sorry, ladies.
Hey my YouTube Booktube friends, welcome to Readified. If you are new here, my name is Lisa. Welcome to a new vlog, you guys. It is a new week, a new day, and I am here to tell you guys that today we are going to be dilly dallying. As you saw earlier today, we stopped in Walmart. Now I did start the vlog on a Sunday this time around. I usually don't start on Sundays. I usually post videos on Sundays, but I think I'm gonna change that, you guys. I'm trying to see what's a good day, what's a good time to post, to see if my videos are going to reach more people. I'm not sure, you guys. I am not, you know, an expert when it comes to YouTube videos, but anyway. I do want to thank the new subscribers. We have 25 of you guys that have subscribed to the channel, and I am so grateful. I appreciate so much. I know there are a ton of booktubers here on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram that you guys are aware of and are probably already subscribed to, but you did choose me as one of your channels to subscribe to, so I appreciate it so much. I wish I could hug all of you and just tell you guys how much I appreciate that. Anywho, like I said, today we are going to be dilly dallying, and while we are dilly dallying, I wanted to share with you guys my now and my next books that I have been reading. Y'all, hold on 1 minute. I forgot the TV was on. I hope that did not disturb you guys. And let me turn it on real quick. I am so sorry about that, but I hope you guys heard me, because I do not want to do that intro all over again. But I'll when I go back and edit this video, I'll see if that was annoying or not. I didn't even realize. I just completely forgot that I had the television on. I like to come in here and watch Wonder Woman in the mornings, and all the other little old TV shows that they we have the Friendly app, and they show like Batman and Robin and Superman and Wonder Woman and just all those old shows. And I think after Wonder Woman goes off, they're going to show the old MacGyver. Do any of you guys remember those shows, or did y'all watch those shows? Am I telling my age? I still love those shows, you guys. Anywho, like I said, I wanted to share with you guys my now, and what I'm going to be reading next. So we are going to go ahead and get started. As you saw in the intro of the video of us going to Walmart. Y'all, I usually go to Walmart or Target on Sunday mornings before I go to church, and I have been going into the Walmart looking for that book that's controversial, something about the cover page. Somebody said something about the cover page, and so I have been looking for that book so I can pick that book up, but I have not seen it yet. And I was watching somebody's video the other day, and she had gone into Walmart and she walked by the book section, and I saw the book sitting there on the shelf. It was just one left, but I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, there's that book. That's so funny. But anyway, you guys, we are going to be talking about Mad Mabel. I was listening to Mad Mabel in the car, and y'all, when I tell y'all that book surprised me, y'all, that book was so good. I loved it so much. Now that book kind of reminded me of the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I don't know if anybody has read that. If you have read that, leave me a comment down in the comment section telling me how you liked it, because I love that book. That book would have been my top book of last year, of 2025. One of my top reads if I had a channel, or if I was doing a book journal. I started a book journal this year, but that book would have been my #1 top pick. But I went with Miss Pearlie's Girls. That was my #1 book for last year, because I just absolutely love that book. The story behind it, the meaning behind it, just, you know, the sisters getting back together or coming back together and just being sisters again after their mom died. And then, y'all, see, I'm finna get rid of the spoiler for you if you guys haven't read it. But if you have not read Miss Pearlie's Girls, then you should read that book. It's a gut wrencher to me. to me. And the same thing with the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Y'all, that book tore at my heart. Y'all, I cried throughout that book. Was so hard. Oh my God, y'all, it just tore at my heart, and I just love that book so much. I just went into that book blind, you guys. I was on my Libby app and I was like, oh my God, I'm looking for something to read. I didn't have anything in my line, and I was just like, just scrolling up, and I just saw the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I was like, what is that all about? 7 husbands? So I started reading that book, y'all, and just throughout that book, I just was like, oh my God, this book is deceiving. The title of that book was deceiving, y'all. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and read about this lady and all her husbands and what she was you know, somebody was, you know, beating her, you know, something, or her going through just having a good time with these guys, you know, something. But that book just totally it was deceiving. It was just deceiving, and I just was like, oh my God, this book was so good. This book is not what I thought this book was gonna be about. And that is what I feel about Mad Mabel, you guys. Oh my gosh, that I went into that book totally blind. I first saw Mad Mabel on the Book of the Month club. They had options for that book last month. Y'all, for whatever reason, I cannot talk today. I cannot speak this morning. I cannot speak my words properly. But anyway, I saw that book for oh my God. I'm a hot mess, y'all. I'm a hot mess. Y'all, I bought a t-shirt that says hot mess on it. It's so cute. It's hot pink and I wore it last week. But I bought that shirt specifically because I am a serious Anywho, here's another cute one I got, y'all, from the TikTok shop. I got the hot mess on the TikTok shop as well. But anyway, look how cute that is. And these pants are from the TikTok shop. Y'all, I stay on there too much. I do. I stay on there too much. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I was telling you where I first saw Mad Mabel. I first saw Mad Mabel as one of the Book of the Month Club's books for last month. And I looked at it and I was like, Mad Mabel, what is that all about? And then somebody brought it up on a TikTok and they was like, oh, you guys should read Mad Mabel. It was really a good book. And so I said, you know what? I'm not going to buy the book or purchase the book. So let me go and see if it was on Libby. And it was, and it came up, you guys. Y'all not going to believe this. Off topic again. I had 9 books in my Libby app on hold. Do you guys know that all 7 of those books came available at the same time? I said, you better stop playing with me, Libby. But anyway, I got through them, y'all, and I finally made it to Mad Mabel. Now, let me give you guys a little bit of my thoughts. Mad Mabel surprised me so much. That book is funny, it's sad, but it follows Mad Mabel, and it's gonna tell us how she got her nickname of Mad Mabel. Now, Mabel is an 81-year-old lady, and she lives on a street. This book does take place in England, and she lives on a street. The street does have a name, you guys, and they call it the name. But anyway, she ends up finding her neighbor dead, and that's how the book is going to start. So I'm not giving any spoilers on that. So she finds her neighbor dead, and from there, all of these little secrets are coming out about Mabel. And so this book goes from her being 81, and then it goes to her being 14, and it's telling us the story of how she got her nickname Mad Mabel. And it just goes through all these things that happened to her when she was a child, all the way up until adulthood. And like I said, it goes back and forth with her being 81, and it goes back and forth with her being 14. So I take that back. It doesn't go up into her being an adult, but it goes from the 14 to the 81, 14, 81. And it's telling us this story. And throughout the story, Mabel is kind of like trying to be this, like, you know how people always say old people are, oh, you just a mean old lady, and you just this, that, and the other. And it turns out that Mabel is not this mean old lady at all. She is a sweetheart. And throughout this journey, y'all, we get to see her interact with her neighbors and see just how much of a good person that Mabel really is. And y'all, oh my God, this book is just so good. If you like a character, older lady as the hero, a mystery kind of thing going on, then you are going to love Mad Mabel. And y'all, read this book. Read this book if you have not read this book. I know for a fact that this is going to be my favorite book for the month of May. And then we are going to go ahead and jump into Judge Stone. Oh my God. You guys, I was not going to read Judge Stone because it has kind of like a trigger warning in there for me. I read the I had read the synopsis on Goodreads, or I don't know where I read the synopsis at. I can't remember where I read it from, but I had read a little bit of it and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to read that because that brings up, you know, memories for me. So I was like, but then everybody kept saying, oh my gosh, you got to listen to Judge Stone on audiobook. You got to read Judge Stone, da 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 da. And y'all, if you have not read Judge Stone, better yet, if you have not listened to Judge Stone on audiobook, girl, get into it. Get into y'all, that was so good. I felt like I was listening to an episode of How to Get Away with Murder, and Miss Davis was the judge, y'all. I felt like I was in Scandal. And you guys remember that movie, A Time to Kill? It's a scene in the movie where she is describing her courtroom. All I can see in my head was that courtroom filled up with all the people. Then you had all the African American people looking down in the courtroom. That's all I could think of when she was describing that courtroom scene, y'all. Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, this book is so, y'all, it was a page turner, I must say, even though I wasn't turning the page. Y'all, I listened to that book while I was at work all day. I did not take my earplugs out at all. I was like, I am determined to finish this book because that book was so good. I loved it so much. Now, if you're not familiar, it follows the judge, y'all. There is a specific trial that has come into her courtroom, and everybody is telling her that she should recuse herself from this trial. She shouldn't be presiding over this trial because the victim in this trial had come to her home for a breakfast. They were giving her that excuse, and then there was another excuse that they were giving her, and her sisters were telling her, no, don't do it, don't do it, you could lose everything, da da da. And she was like, no, I'm going to continue to preside over this, over the proceedings. I'm gonna be fair and partial. And y'all, so this book is just going through the trial and everything that's happening to the judge. And y'all, the ending of this book totally surprised me. I was like, oh, I didn't see that I didn't see that coming, but I should have seen that coming. With them giving us all, well, it was a trial that she had did in the beginning of the book. We should have seen that coming, but I just wasn't expecting her to do what she did in this trial. Anyway, y'all, if you want a legal thriller that's gonna feel like it's timeless and gonna give you all the emotional feels, y'all, that's my voice, then you guys really need to read that book. It is so good. It's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. It's gonna take you through some stuff, and yeah, it's good, y'all. It's really good. So those are two of my last books that I read. And what I am reading now, you guys, I just started it, so I really haven't gotten into it that much. But I have finally got to Raise the Blade of Tears, you guys. You want some bacon?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, we'll give you some bacon in just a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. You want to say hi to my friends?
Yes.
Say hi to my friends.
Hi.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
All right. We're going to be right back. All right, y'all, I got him situated. He has his little bacon now. Y'all, he didn't eat that bacon up so fast. What you want?
A drink.
You want a drink? Can you get a drink yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, back to Raise the Blade of Tears. I think I am maybe about 5 chapters in now, so I can't really tell you guys anything about that. And I know a bunch of you have already read Razor Blade of Tears, so I am finally getting into it. I am trying to redeem myself because so many people love Mr. Crosby, and I'm just like, I mean, his books are good, don't get me wrong. They just are not giving me that like fast-paced action that I think the books should give me. Okay. Hey y'all, we are in the car today. I am on my lunch break. It's been a couple of days since we were trying to do our now and our next video. Y'all, my little grandson started to get, you know, hyper. I mean, ready, y'all. He was up. He wanted to have his breakfast. He wanted some pancakes, and so I was like, let me just get him settled. And then afterwards, my daughter got up and was, you know, wanting to get out and go. So we ended up going to IKEA. She was looking for some things, you guys, and yeah. But we are here now, and I think that I was talking about what I am reading now, and y'all, the Razor Blade of Tears, you guys. S.A. Cosby. I don't even know what number the Razor Blade of Tears is. Is that the first book or the second book? I think that might be the first book, right? Let me see. Let me Google that real quick and see what it okay, so according to this list that I have Googled, Razor Blade of Tears is his. So he has a book in 2020. He has a book in 2018. He has one in 2014. So you have 14, 18, 20, and 21. So that is his fourth book. Y'all, he has other books here. He wrote two. I'm gonna assume that these are kids' books. He has two kids' books here. And then he has a book that he wrote in 2020 called The Blacktop Wasteland. And then this one that I was saying in 2018, which is My Darkest Prayer. And then he has something in 2024 called Mystery and The Best American Mystery and Suspense. Then in 2014 he has The Brotherhood of the Blade. Okay. And then in 2023 he has an Audible original called Broke Down Prophets at Amazon, Gripping Suspense. So he has something called The Broke Down Prophets. And then in 2022, did I say this one already? My Darkest Prayer. Okay. All right. So he has a few books, y'all, but I haven't heard of any of these. People were not talking about these, but I might go back and read these to see if they are any good. Anywho, I done got way off topic, y'all. We are talking about Razor Blade of Tears, and y'all, he has redeemed himself in my eyes, because y'all, that book was so good. I was like, I was like, I need to see what is happening in this book, y'all. Buddy, y'all, what was his name? Buddy, okay, Buddy Lee. I couldn't think if it was, I couldn't remember if it was Buddy Lee or Buddy Joe. But Buddy Lee, yeah, Buddy Lee had me laughing, y'all. He was awesome in this book. Even Ike was good. Ike was okay, but Ike was just too serious for me. But Buddy Lee was trying to get things going, y'all. But they ended up kicking butt and taking names in this book. I just absolutely loved it. I loved how everything ended, it was awesome. So he redeemed himself to me. Now I don't know if you guys are familiar, because like I said, I'm kind of late coming into the game, so I don't know if you guys have already heard of some of the books that I have been reading. You already know the plot, you already know how everything turned out. But so I don't want to just be going over this stuff and you guys already know. But if you don't already know, the Razor Blade, it's not called The Razor, it's Razor Blade of Tears, is about these two fathers who are grieving because their sons were married and they were killed, they live in a small little, town, you guys. So the police kind of said the case was going cold, but Buddy Lee was like, no man, this ain't gonna work. I need to know what happened to my boy. I need to know who did this to my boy. So he went and asked Ike, hey man, what we gonna do? We gotta do something about this. The police saying that the case have gone cold. We need to find out who did this to our boys. So anyway, Razor Blade of Tears follows Ike and Buddy Lee throughout their town, like I said, kicking butt and taking names, trying to find out who killed their sons. And like I said, y'all, this was good. This was good to me. This was a redeemer. I gave this one 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. So that was what I am reading now. And then what I am reading next is The Loneliness of Sunny and Sonia. I'm gonna say Sunny and Sonia. This book was recommended to me by a patient of ours. She is a retired librarian, and she loves books. Y'all know all the things about the books, but she is in a book club, and I don't know if they read that book, but she said that book was a recommendation by former President Barack Obama. Say he loved it, and so she recommended it to me. So I was like, okay, we can give that a go. But let me see if I can get some information for you guys about The Loneliness of Sunny. No, it's not Sunny. I don't know why I thought I said saw, S-U-N-I, but it's Sonia and Sunny. Let me see if I can get you guys a little something about this book, because I was like, I'm a reader just because President Obama read it. The spellbinding story of two young people whose faiths will intersect and diverge across continents and years. An epic love and family, India and American tradition. Behind every love story are the myriad stories of two families. In the snowy mountains of Vermont, Sonia is lonely. A college student, an aspiring writer, homesick for India, she turns to an older artist for inspiration and intimacy, a man who will cast a dark spell on the next many years of her life. Now that's all I'm gonna go into, you guys, because I don't want to give any spoilers away or anything like that. But yeah, this seems to be very interesting. As I was saying, you guys, as my camera so rudely cut off, that seems like it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna give it a go and see what we working with and see if I even like the book or not. But yeah, tell me what you guys are reading. What did you read last? What are you currently reading? What are you gonna be reading next? Do you guys do a summer TBR or anything like that? I usually don't do that because I usually just go with the flow, and whatever pops up and is ready through Libby is what I will choose to read. But I really need to start reading my physical books, you guys. I have a ton of them now that I want to read, and I do have some that I want to get through for this summer. But let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that type of video here. I like to do vlog style videos and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making today's video for you. And if you have not subscribed to this here YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button, y'all. It's free. It doesn't cost you one single thing to subscribe if you have not and you are new to the channel. And yeah, you guys, I hope you are having a great day and or a great week whenever you are viewing today's video. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Happy reading, y'all.